Yo, what is up, guys? And welcome. Today we're playing the forest. But also not only are we playing the forest, we're just gonna talk about like the future plans, channel, stuff like that. You know, just random stuff. So starting out, um, Geometry Dash. So here's the thing. I'd love to play Geometry Dash a bit more. Problem is, I don't really have the time, and given my circumstances, I'm not really able to get on as much as I'd like. So it's just kind of a rough thing I got going on. But basically we're still stuck on like 26% Phobos. What else? What else? What else? What else? We have the we have beat Supersonic, which is cool. So the nine circles is complicated. I think I already mentioned this in a previous recording that I haven't released, but basically with that, I beat it when I wasn't recording. I thought I was, but I wasn't. So it was kind of just tragic. But yeah. So because of that, we more or less are just. I'll like play it here and there, but I haven't really gone to like fully rebeat Nine Circles yet, so I can upload the footage to you guys. But it is done because I mean I jumped from Nine Circles to Supersonic, and then now I'm jumping from Supersonic to Phobos. So you know, good times, fun times, stuff like that. But now let's talk about just the forest. Okay, let's just talk about the channel in general. So the channel in general, my main thing is I like playing. Obviously, Geometry Dash. Geometry Dash is my main thing. Love Geometry Dash. But there's other games that I like out there as well. Kind of just trying to more or less keep it open to whatever, and just be. And I kind of just like upload what I like to do and stuff like that. But like mainly, I would be absolutely playing Geometry Dash. But problem is, I don't have the opportunity to. So I'm more or less just kind of stuck in the I'm stuck in kind of a limbo that I'm trying to get out of, but it's difficult to get out of said limbo. But we're working on it. But for right now, to kind of serve as like a little bit of an intermission, we're gonna do some forest. Play some of the forest because the forest is a very fun game. I play with my friends a lot. It's a very fun game. Definitely a recommended play. I think it's way better than its sequel, Sons of the Forest, even though Sons of the Forest is also pretty dope. It's just a personal preference of mine. Let's see here. But yeah, overall, I think the Forest is a really fun game. It's kind of like Minecraft, except it's just like more realistic. It's just more difficult as well. It's more of a challenging game, which is what I like. I like more challenging stuff. And we're playing on the hardest difficulty right now, which is hard survival. So basically, enemies are like maximum strength, and food is incredibly scarce. So you have to be like incredibly vigilant with like everything. So, and you have to play smart. Like in it. So I've done a normal mode playthrough where you basically like I have everything. It's a god world basically, but like I have like basically everything on it. Problem is though, it's normal, so there's tons of food, tons of just everything, but very, but it's overall very easy because the enemies are so weak. Yeah, you don't get that in hard survival. So, where basically it's just like impossible to, like, it's almost impossible to find food. Which becomes problematic because, you know, food is a very important source of stuff that you need. But yeah, so because of that, we're essentially just, that's a rusted pot, old pot, I need that. Scouring through real quick. There's other things I definitely need to do, but I can't really do those right now. I need to set up a base camp. And we're going to be using, this playthrough is going to be using various amounts of glitches and duplications. Okay, well, I've already ran into enemies, which is not cool. I can't really, I'm trying to get away from these guys. Because I look, you don't feel like fighting them. I could fight them, but I'm trying to not have to use my heals and stuff early, because Lord knows I'm gonna get hit by these things. You see, forest combat's basically is more or less based on how smart you are, I guess you could say. But yeah, overall, the game's really cool. So now, what basically we're close to where I'm gonna be setting up base camp. We're going to drink a soda real quick, actually. Just stop by, grab as many resources and other materials as possible, because they're all going to become useful. But yeah, since this is solo, we're going to be using various glitches and other things to basically help make the survival easy as possible. I already have plans for what I want to do, especially in certain areas, because I was testing it out because I test out stuff in multiplayer worlds with my friends, and so I'm like learning, basically. In hard survival, the enemies are constant. It's constant raids of just like, and it's just overall miserable, being constantly raided and bombarded by cannibals and mutants that want nothing more than just like ruin your day. Looks like a fish. So you're gonna head over to the safe island. Now, for those of you that have watched The Forest, I'm sure you've seen the fantastic YouTuber Markiplier's Forest series. They built their base over here. Turns out that this part of the island is actually one of the safer ones, because the cannibals don't spawn on this side. They spawn everywhere else, and they have to come around through that direction over there. There's a way they can cross the water over there. There's also a way they can cross the water over here, but they don't. So usually they spawn over in that direction. And so they come from that direction. So because of that, this place is really safe. It's a safe haven for, like, if you need to, what was I gonna say? Safe if you need to, just get away from the enemies. This is usually the safest place to do it because of the spawns and how everything works like that. Now, the bad thing is we are on a single player world, and so because of that, we cannot utilize log duplication, which is kind of problematic, but it is something that we are going to figure out, because we are incredibly intelligent individuals. I'm an incredibly intelligent individual that more or less knows what he's doing. But first things first, we need to install a drying rack to help store food, especially since I got 2 meat right here. So yeah, food is going to be something that's very high priority for us. I mean, because it kind of has to be. Otherwise, we will die. Good thing is about being solo is that you don't really have to worry about sharing food like you do in multiplayer. So that's kind of the one thing I'd say that would make playing kind of miserable. Is just that you have to worry about rationing for everybody, not just yourself. How many leaves I got? Oh, I already got a ton of leaves. Wait. Did I not? Oh, that's problematic. Okay, well, major problem. I need to go back to the plane and get the metal plate because I left that there. So that's not good. And because without that metal plate, I cannot do a bunch of the duplication glitches that need to be done. So that needs to be fixed. I think I've seen it. I hit it. I did get it. I don't know how I got that, but I did. Yeah, that's something that needs to be fixed. Resource management is absolutely is absolute priority. And the sun is however, the sun is like halfway done, so we need to just finish. We should just finish this camp. And then after we finish the camp, we'll go back tomorrow. We'll go back tomorrow morning to settle our problem. Now I do have Iron Forest on just because so trees will in fact regrow. Oh dear. Stay still, buddy. Got it. Fantastic. So trees will in fact regrow, but most of these trees here are not staying anyways. Because I'm not going to play like a wuss. Alright. Because you can in fact destroy the stumps, which is something I recommend doing, because if you don't, it kind of pisses the cannibals off. So if you don't want to get attacked as much, make sure you destroy the stumps. And if you destroy the stumps, the trees will not regrow. All right. So we need a couple more logs, and then this shelter will be done. We've also got a turtle shell, so we can make the water collector. Oh, I thought that was a bird. All right, and now without with a shelter here, make sure we save. We want to save. Saving is good. This video isn't gonna be that much longer. I just wanted to kind of let down that we're starting a new series. It's going to be a hard survival solo series. There might be some streams where I'm playing on multiplayer as well. So yeah, that's all. I also have structure destruction off as well, so that way I don't have to worry about. I might turn it on, but for right now, it's gonna be off because it takes time to, especially when you're doing certain things. But now I just caught my dinner for the night. Let's go. So yeah, tomorrow what we're gonna do is we're going to get up. We gotta go back to the plane, and we gotta get so we gotta go back to the plane. We gotta get our metal tray, and after we get that metal tray, we're going to be starting to dupe stuff. Make life easier for us. The reason why the metal tray is so important is because it allows us to do things like it allows us to duplicate things such as cloth. Cloth is a very valuable resource because it's used for things like bone armor. You can use it to craft a rope, which rope is, as you saw, it was very important as well. So cloth is basically like one of the most valuable things that you need. And there's a ton of it. And so like once you learn how to duplicate it, you will be in a really good position, like resource wise, not food wise, but like overall like resource management and stuff like that. Let's see if I can go to sleep yet. Yeah, when that bar fills up, we can go to sleep. We're gonna change this to red for hard survival. Now, what should we build? What should we build? Excuse me. Oh yes, we do need a tree sap collector. So what tree are we going to make that? We will make the tree sap collector this tree right here. Oh, I heard a lizard. I'm gonna be killing that lizard. But no, tree sap collector. We need this. If it'll work. Do I need to put it on a bigger tree? I guess I did. Rusty pot, and now I need 2 sticks. There's not 2 sticks. No, here we go. So the good thing about these little guys, they will respawn. No matter what. Iron Forest on or off. And these things will collect tree sap, which becomes incredibly valuable. Especially early on, for lights and stuff like that. But now that it's dark outside and everything like that, we need to kind of stay close to the fire. Now, luckily, early on, enemies won't really spawn that much. But as you get into the later, get back here, rabbit. You're important. I need you. Gotcha. Let's go. All right, now I got the rabbit. Rabbits are very useful because, especially for the early game, because they provide me with this rabbit fur, which I can use to make a stick bag. And stick bags are allow me to carry to allow me to carry 20 sticks instead of 10 sticks. So that'll be way more useful. Now I've got a stick bag. W. So we're looking good right now. We're gonna head back and we're going to go in. Actually, I think I'm gonna actually leave it off here. I'm gonna do a bit of off-camera stuff. But like, I'm gonna go do a bunch of miscellaneous things, and then I will come back. Hopefully around like, I don't know, we'll see. But I'm gonna leave it off here actually. So you guys leave a like, subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed this new series that we're gonna be doing. It's gonna be a journey, and I hope everybody is gonna enjoy the watch. That's all. See ya.